Imagine this: a woman betrayed by love and locked away. Her sorrow, so deep it lingers centuries beyond death. Her ghost still walks the halls of Raynham, her hollow eyes searching for justice or revenge. My loves, tonight we uncover the tale of Lady Dorothy Walpole, the Brown Lady, and her haunting legacy at Rainham Hall. Stay with me as we unravel her tragic story and explore a ritual that will reveal truth in your own relationships. But beware, some truths are better left in the dark. Welcome, seekers of secret spells and shadows. I'm Victoria Unikel, artist and media mogul by day and modern witch exorcista by night. Every Thursday, I lead you through scary tales of the haunted, witches, ghosts, ancient curses, conspiracy theories, and the darkest corners of reality. This is the world we'll uncover together. If you are ready for the chills and thrills, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Let's begin. Our story begins in 1705 in misty countryside of Norfolk, England, where Rainham Hall, a grand and imposing mansion, rises from the fog like a ghost itself. The house was once a beacon of wealth and nobility, but behind its fancy facade, shadows whispered secrets too dark to ignore. Dorothy Walpole was the sister of the first British Prime Minister, Sir Robert Walpole. Known for her beauty and fiery spirit, she grew up under the shadow of expectations. She fell madly in love with Lord Wharton, a man of great charm and charisma, but with a reputation for gambling, drinking, and seduction. Dorothy's father found out and sent Wharton away, arranging a marriage of power and convenience for her instead. She married Charles Townshend, a man of influence with a terrible reputation for a violent temper and dark jealousy. He was charming in public, but brutal in private, a man who believed that betrayal deserved punishment. At first, Charles seemed content, but one evening, rumors reached him, a whisper in the dark carried from a servant's tongue. Dorothy had seen Lord Wharton again. His smile vanished, replaced by something colder than ice. Dorothy, he said softly, locking the door behind him. Did you think I wouldn't know? Her breath caught in her throat. I don't know what you mean. He stepped closer, his voice dropping to a chilling whisper. You will know soon enough. That night, Dorothy was taken to the upper chambers of Rainham Hall, a room with barred windows and a heavy wooden door that locked from the outside. She became a prisoner in her own home. Weeks passed, then months. Dorothy's once radiant face grew pale, her eyes hollow and haunted. She pressed her hands against the cold glass of the window, watching the servants below, begging silently for rescue. But no one dared defy Charles Townshend. "Let me out!" she screamed, pounding on the door. The only response was the echo of her own voice in the empty hallways. After many months of imprisonment, Dorothy was dead. Her soul had been stolen by sorrow and revenge, trapped forever in the house that had taken everything from her. It wasn't long after she passed that the sightings began. The first was reported by a housemaid who had been lighting candles in the hallway late at night. she saw a figure at the top of the staircase. A woman in a brown satin dress, her face pale, and her eyes two dark voids. "Milady," the maid whispered. Her candle flickered in the sudden cold. The figure turned slowly, her face illuminated by the dying light. "No eyes! Oh God, help me! She has no eyes!" The maid dropped the candle and fled, her screams echoing through the halls. The sightings became frequent. Footsteps in empty corridors, doors opening on their own, and the sound of weeping in the dead of night. She was seen coming out of mirrors before sightings, then going back into it. In 1936, the legend of the Brown Lady reached new heights. Photographers from Country Life magazine were documenting Rainham Hall for a feature on England's grand estates. But what they captured was far more than a beautiful hall. While photographing the grand staircase, one of them noticed a misty figure descending the stairs. "Do you see that?" he asked, his hands trembling as he adjusted the focus. Through the lens, he saw the translucent figure of a woman, her dress shimmering faintly, her face frozen in sorrow. The photograph, once developed, revealed the ghostly form of Dorothy Walpole, her presence immortalized in one of the most famous ghost photographs of all time. The story of Dorothy Walpole, the Brown Lady, became a warning, a legend, and a curse. Even today, visitors to Rainham Hall speak of the strange occurrences, sudden chills, unexplained whispers, and the sight of a woman in brown at the top of the staircase. Ghostly sightings, or restless spirits trapped by tragedy, haunt castles worldwide. The Black Lady of Glamis Castle is said to be the ghost of Lady Janet Douglas, who was accused of witchcraft and burned at the stake in 1537. The Green Lady haunts Grades Castle, clutching a ghostly child in her arms. The White Woman of Drugsholm Castle is the spirit of a nobleman's daughter, imprisoned in the castle walls for falling in love with commoner. But Lady Dorothy's tale is one of love, betrayal, and loss, a story that refuses to fade into history. The Relationship Clarity Ritual will help you harness the power of mirrors to uncover the truth in your relationships. What you'll need: white candles, a small mirror, a piece of parchment, a silver pen, and a rose quartz crystal. Step 1. Light the candles. Take your mirror and hold it behind the candles. Hold the rose quartz in your hand, focusing on its calming energy. Inhale the light of the candle. Exhale any fear, negativity, or doubt. Step 2. Writing your intentions. Take the parchment and silver pen. Write the name of the person or relationship you are seeking clarity about. For example, does he or she really love me? Are they cheating on me? And so on. As you write, focus your energy on each word. Step 3. Place the parchment in front of the mirror so that it reflects in the glass. Look into the mirror, not at your reflection, but deeper, beyond the surface. The mirror is a portal to a hidden reality. Imagine it absorbing your question and preparing to reveal its answer. Repeat your question 3 times, focusing on your desire for clarity. After your invocation, sit quietly and gaze into the mirror. Silence your mind. Images, thoughts, or emotions may arise. Pay attention to every detail, but don't react to them. Don't force the answer. The mirror will speak in its own time. When you are ready, Take the parchment and carefully light it from the candle flame. Watch as the smoke rises, carrying your question to the higher realms. As the paper burns, release your intention in the universe. Extinguish the candle and place the rose quartz on your bedside table or under your pillow. The answer may come immediately in dreams or as an unusual sign on the street. Relationships, like mirrors, reflect not only what we see, but what we choose to ignore. Keep your heart and mind open. And don't forget, magic begins with intention and courage. Now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had a moment when you felt a relationship needed clarity? How did you find the truth? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you decide to try this ritual, I want to know, what did you see in the mirror? Subscribe, my darlings, and join me next week for another tale of the haunted and the magical. Until next Thursday, trust your intuition, embrace your reflection, and let the magic begin. Mwah.